Be still, my soul, the Lord is on thy side. Everybody, Wade McNutt here, Piano Meditation Worship Tutorials, pianomeditation.com. Our song is Be Still, My Soul. Lord, we love you. Have patience with us. We're eager to know you more and to be with you. Pray for the student wherever they are in the world. In your name, amen. So we working through this beautiful hymn, Be Still My Soul. Key of F. If you don't have cheat sheets, go ahead and grab those. You can do that by sign up for the email list in the link below, and you'll go to the page 4. I'd recommend printing it out so you can write on this thing and get our chords all figured out. So in taking a song that's a notation song, so like a typical hymn, hymns can change chords every beat. And so to make it better for a chord player, it makes more sense and it sounds better to just take out some of those chords and leave some of the most essential ones. So that's what the arrangement is today for Be Still My Soul. If you want the exact notes, well, then you need to pull up the notation and read it out of your hymnal. This will be a beautiful version. So cheat sheets, page 4, you'll see the different chords we'll be using, and we'll write some in. Let's start with this F chord, F, A, C. We'll play Fs in the bass. And real quickly, it gets to a funny looking chord. It's a C7/G. So here's how I want you to play it. Top part of the chord, you've got a B flat, C, and E. And then you can play some G's in the bass. Lots of different ways to play chords on the piano. A full G7 is like this. What we're doing is just taking this note, this one, and this one, B flat, C, and E, and we're bunching them down together here to keep everything together. So if you start off the song, it'll be just like this. Be still, my soul. And then back to an F. So you hit that C7/G. And anything after the slash is only talking to Mr. Bass Player over here. So you don't have to worry about that in your right hand. Into the next measure for our B flat chord, B flat, D, F, B flat, F in the bass. And I like to add in this note as well. If you want to get technical, you can call it a add 9. Or some people will just call it a 2. And then back to F. So our first line will be still my soul. Back to F. The Lord is on thy side. 2. So you see how those changes move with wherever the words are. Chord changes over the words. So we'll sing and pray through this here at the end. I just want to make sure your hands are working through our chords first. So the next line, bear patiently. On Lee, we're going to hit that chord we just learned, the C7/G. Back to F again. We have our B flat. Let's jump ahead to the D minor. So your goal is to be able to move in between these with your hands where you don't have to think about it. That's called muscle memory, or so I can spell it correctly, muscle memory. For our D minor, D, F, A, and you'll see this in the cheat sheets as well. The only one so far that you'll probably need to draw in is that C7/G. D minor. Now we have, after that, back to our F chord, but it's an F/A. So if you remembered what I just said, were you paying attention, students? You got our F chord that we're playing here and an A in the bass. And then you can add in this F if you want to. Gives a certain sound. A little different than just playing F in the bass. If you play A in the bass, it has that little different sound. And then we go to a G minor, and according to the cheat sheets, you could play it this way, G, B flat, D. G's this way. I'm actually going to make it a G7, which all that means is I move this note to an F. So we have our 1, 3, 5, 7. And that's an option you can do with a lot of minor chords if you want to. So you might want to write that in as an option. Then we have an F/C. So again, F here, C in the bass. Sometimes I might just play this single C note depending on what I want to get from it all. Then a B, G minor. And then an A chord, remain. So we're on this next line. In every change, he faithful will remain. Again, we will pray and sing this together. I just want to get all these. And you can add this B in too if you want to. I do this so you can see, just make sure your hands are nice and comfortable as you rest on the piano there. So here's our A chord, A, C sharp, E. The computer will probably show D flat since we're kind of in flat mode, but it is a C sharp. And then other than right toward the end of the verse to a joyful end, on joyful we have a C7, which this time, like before we had a C7 with a G in the bass, so this time it'll just be C in the bass. So no confusion there. So let me move slowly through once and then we'll play, pray and sing it at the same time. So slowly, be still, about that speed. 1, 2, ready, and be still, my soul. The Lord is on thy side. Bear patiently the cross of grief or pain. 2, 3, 4, rest. Leave to thy God to order and provide in every change. He faithful will remain. To our A chord there and rest. Be still, my soul, thy best, thy heavenly friend. Through thorny ways leads to a joyful end. My brain wanted to sing higher on thorny ways, but it didn't go up that high. Sometimes it does that. Cool. How did you do? Did you mess up? That's okay. You probably heard my voice crack. That's just, part of being human. I am 40, so I have made it past, needing to sound like that, but here we go. It just happens. So one little kind of run through, again, if you can't just move to these chords as you see them, if your hands aren't doing that, what you do is you pause, you kind of look through the whole sheet, which again, you can copy and paste those from below the video, the chords and the lyrics. So just spend time moving through that. I don't know if I go to an A chord, what's that? If I go to a B flat, what do my hands do? G minor, yada yada, F/C. Okay, and until you can flow that way, you're not gonna be able to definitely play and sing it, or just play along as I sing it. So that is your goal, to work on that. Let me show you, before we do the pray through here in a second, if you can do some little stuff that makes it sound just even better. So one thing is rolling this bass. So whether you have an octave or whether you're doing like that. So if you go chord, so you'll play it all together with the bottom and roll. Kind of see how that's working there? Together and then roll up. And you use that sustain pedal to kind of connect everything together. Be still, So right there I went, so I kind of broke up the chord. So it seems like I do that a lot, where I kind of leave out whatever the middle note is, and that gives me something to roll to, and it creates that beautiful sound. Let's see what happens on Lord is on. So kind of held out and use this thumb to break up the chord as the beat goes through the song. On thy side. And there's a cool option. So I'm just giving you, this is like next level, but if it's too much, just skip and do the simple chordy chords. You don't have to do this. But moving the thumb up to this B flat is an option for you. You can use that top note sometimes to roll to. Okay. So take these little tricks to help fill out the song. And, you know, if you don't want to just do this as you play through, this is your kind of next level thing. So I don't want to give you too much of that, because I'm really just kind of doing that same theory throughout the song. So even if it's elementary the first time you play through it, that's okay. That's okay. You just want to build one little skill at a time, and what happens is your hands just start to remember this stuff, and you don't think about it anymore, which is why I have to observe how I play and then have to go, oh, hey, I'm doing this. You should do that because it sounds good. So cool little thing. So mess around with that, like on your own time, rolling, seeing how you can keep all that rhythm. Really all you're doing is dot, 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 dot. You're keeping something on all those spots. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, so it's all up to you. You create the sound that you want. Beautiful, beautiful. So get all that down, and then we'll be ready to pray and play through. We'll do verse 1 and 2 together. Oh, let's add one more thing. Whew, I almost jumped. Oh, let's add a little intro that we can do. So we'll do the last part of the song, which is this. Can add that as our intro. So here's what it looks like. We're starting on the G minor of Heavenly Friend through thorny ways. We're starting right after that. Through thorny ways leads to a joyful end. So you can start here, and it starts on beat 2. So here's 1 and 2, thorny. Play these notes. It's just part of a G minor chord. 1, 2, thorny ways. Here's that melody, and you'll have a C in the bass. This little F chord here, F A C. Ways leads to a joyful end. So joy. Here's the melody. Play that below. Joy. Oh, I did the wrong melody. To a joyful end. My fault. To a joy. So you're still doing this, just adding in the G there. Joyful end. So in time, real slowly, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then we'll start. Thorny, just like that. 2, 3, 4, 1. Thorny way, a joyful end. And then you start the song. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 1. And then verse 1. Cool. So if you're ready to play and pray that with me, we will do that now. Play through. Starting with that intro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Verse 1. Be still, my soul. The Lord is on thy side. Bear patiently the cross of grief or pain. Leave to thy God to order and provide in every change. He thankful will provide. Be still, my soul, my best, thy heavenly friend. Through thorny ways leads to a joyful end. Another F chord, verse 2. Be still, my soul, thy God doth undertake to guide the future as he hath the past. Thy of thy confidence, let nothing shake. All now mysterious shall be bright at last. Be still, my soul, the waves and winds still know his voice who ruled them while he dwells below. Let's tag the intro to end it. Roll it up. If you want to roll up the keyboard, you just keep repeating an F chord, F-A-C. As high up as you want to go. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson today. God bless you so much. Also encourage you to look into the $5 supporter club, which helps bring videos like this to life, and also get a chance to hang out and ask questions and different stuff like that. So check that out as you go. God bless everybody. Wade McNutt here, Piano Meditation, worship tutorials, pianomeditation.com. Love you guys.